Alright guys, it is that time of year again. It is spring and it's about time for all of us to start going through all our fishing gear, buying some new gear, and getting ready for this upcoming season. And today, Piscifun has actually sent us a couple reels to review, so we're going to go ahead and check those out. So as you can see, they have sent me not just one, but two of their newer reels, and we are looking at the Alinox or Alino 400. They're rebranding, so you're going to hear a lot of different terminology on the name. I'm going to go ahead and use the X and call it the Alinox, or you can make it silent. And then we have the Chaos Pro, the new Chaos Pro we're going to look at. But first off, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the new Alinox 400 series. This is the big guy, and it comes with a really nice box, really nice packaging. So let's get into that and check that thing out. And there will be discount codes for these reels down in the description. RBF15 to save 15% off when you visit Piscifun for these reels. There will also be a short link down there to go straight to the website. Alright, so here first off is the new Alinox 400 in black, right-handed retrieve. 9 bearings in there. It's really cool that they both come with a little spanner wrench, a little tool to tighten up all your handles. But this reel is going to be perfect for what I'm doing on the Ohio River. You'll see a lot of different creators out there checking these things out, calling them musky reels, striper reels. But here on the Ohio River, we're using these mainly for bumping or back bouncing the bottom of the river for catfish, or running planer boards, really heavy planer boards, and that's a lot of drag on your line and your poles, and this thing is a winch. It'll really handle them planer boards no problem, especially with this oversized power handle we have on here. A super nice bag, a little carry bag to keep it safe and scuff free. That is a really cool piece that they included with this new reel. We'll get into the specs of this thing. It is, like I said, it's 9 ball bearings, and this one is the 8:1:1 gear ratio. They do have different gear ratios, but the black one here is the 8:1:1, which you're going to get 42 inches, 42.8 I think inches per turn on your retrieve. So that thing is a winch. It's going to really pull in some line, and you can gain some ground on these big trophy fish this thing is designed for. It also says right here that it can handle 14.5 ounces of weight, which is perfect. I'm throwing an 8-ounce sinker when I'm just suspend drifting or casting on bottom with 4 or 5 ounce piece of cut bait, skipjack or gizzard shad. So it's going to handle that well. You can put 17 pounds at 270 yards of mono, or 80 pounds at 165 yards of braid. So I'm probably going to pair this thing with some 65-pound braid and the other one as well. And the big thing about this, as you can see right there, is it's 35 pounds of drag. They're claiming 35 to 38 pounds of drag. So you can really lock this thing down, especially if you're fishing for alligator gar or bigger saltwater fish. And speaking of alligator gar and maybe bottom fishing for flatheads, it has a really good clicker on there. This thing is recessed also, so you're not going to snag it on sticks or debris. Super loud clicker. You got a fish running with that, you're going to hear it. That is just a gorgeous reel. This thing also has a spool tensioner on the side, so you can adjust the weight that you're putting on the end of this thing. It also got some magnetic braking to help you with casting and birds nesting. That's going to come in handy. And the drag feels extremely smooth. It clicks. Feels quality. Feels quality in the hand. Another thing I like about this is that giant round power handle, so you can really get a good grip on that thing. Alright, so this reel in particular is going to come in handy. You guys have watched my channel or my fishing videos, and we fish in the heaviest current we can find below these dams, and you really need a good reel like this to winch these big fish in. We've been using the Chaos 60s for 5 years now. The Piscifun Chaos 60, when they first came out, I needed a good reel. Piscifun hooked it up with a great product, and I've literally been using them for 5 years. Also sent my buddy down to Alabama on the coast to use them in saltwater, and he caught some really good fish with them, and they held up to the corrosive saltwater. Like I said, these are going to be great reels. I've already caught giant fish with their products, and I think this one's going to be even better. More drag, more torque, more winching power. It's going to be great. And now, the sweetheart, the Finesse big game reel. It's a really quality milled reel. and aluminum. It just feels really nice. This is the new upgraded Chaos Pro. Like I've said, we've been using the Chaos 60, and the Pro is a massive upgrade of that. This thing also has a clicker back here in the back. It's a really nice sounding clicker. Really nice branding on there. A metal reel seat. And again, this one has a really nice smooth clicking star drag. Power handle, regular size, similar to the Chaos's. The Chaos Pro is definitely an upgrade. You have your spool tensioner and a really good magnetic brake on here. I've seen people cast these, and when you set this just right, it will not bird's nest. You can fling a 5-ounce weight on here. You can trust beginners with it, and it's going to spool and stay tight, and you're not going to have to pick out line. But overall, great reel, great feeling reel. This one is a 5.3-to-1 and a 6+1 ball bearing. So this is going to be a really nice, finesse, smooth feeling reel in the river. It's still going to pull in them big 50 to 100 pound class fish. Maybe not as quick. It's going to feel a lot better and be a lot more finesse. This is going to be a perfect reel for the boat this year, especially for suspend drifting and lobbing out some light sinkers up in some trees and cover to reel in some big catfish out of the Ohio River. All right, now we'll go over some of the specs on this guy. 6+1 ball bearing, 5.3-to-1 gear ratio, 24.8 inches retrieve per turn. So that's going to be, 2 feet. 2 feet of line you're pulling in for every turn of this power handle. That's plenty. It looks like the max drag is 25 pounds. Also plenty. Not as much as the 35 on the 400, but that's going to work for what we need. It's going to hold 12.2 ounces of weight. Casting, that is really good for a reel in this size and class. You don't see that a lot. Mono capacity is going to be 12 pounds, 306 yards, and the braid capacity is going to be 40 pounds at 262 yards. So again, 65-pound braids, probably what I'm going to spool this up with. That's perfect for what I need. But the Chaos Pro right-hand retrieve, looking forward to using this one. Alright guys, that is the Alinox 400 and the new Piscifun Chaos Pro reels sent to me from Piscifun for review. You are going to get a discount on these reels right now, RBF15. When you go to their website at checkout, that discount code will save you 15% on these reels. Check them out. Check out the channel. We have more videos coming up on these guys. We're going to be testing them thoroughly this year in the river, and then later on we'll do a long-term review on these reels. But I can tell you now that I've been trusting their gear forever. I'm not just going to put anything on my channel. I've been using their stuff and it's been great, so I know these are not going to disappoint. So check out a few more video links here and we'll see you later. Peace.